మీ లాగిన్లోనే ఉంచండి.
అదే ఈ ఫోటో కూడా మేడం పెట్టాలి, జయశ్రీ మేడం. నిన్న ఫోటో
నేను మీకు ఆడియో ఫైల్ కూడా పంపిస్తుంటా, అలా బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ ప్లే చేస్తాను
ఆడియో ఫాల్స్.
మామూలుగా మీకు ఒక ఆడియో పంపిస్తాను.
ఏమైంది?
లైవ్కి బ్యానర్ పెట్టేద్దామని.
నిన్న డౌన్లోడ్ చేసావు.
మీరు ఆటోమేటిక్ డిలీట్ పెట్టేసినారా?
24 hours పెట్టినా.
అయిపోయినాయి. ఎందుకు పెట్టిరు మరి? మళ్ళీ పంపించాల్సి వస్తుంది. నేను డౌన్లోడ్ కూడా చేయలే. చూద్దాం ఒక్క నిమిషం. కుట్నాడు ఓపెన్.
ఏదో స్పీచ్ అంటున్నావా? స్పీచ్ ఫోటో, వివిఐఎస్ఎం లోగో ఫోటో అయ్యే కదా?
అది కాదు, బ్యానరే లేదు.
లింక్ పెట్టారా?
నాకు బ్యానర్ పంపండి.
అదే లింక్ నిన్నటిది
ఏంటి
లింక్?
పెట్టండి చూడండి, ఫ్యాకల్టీ దాంట్లో.
బ్యానర్ నీకు పెట్టినా వాట్సాప్లో?
పెట్టండి కదా,
రాలే కదా.
ఫ్యాకల్టీ గ్రూప్లో పెట్టాను, మీ దాంట్లోనే పెట్టాను. నాకు వాట్సాప్లో షేర్ చేయండి, నేను ఇక్కడ షేర్ చేసి లైవ్లో అప్లోడ్ చేసుకుంటాను. అయ్యో
వాయిస్ కూడా వస్తుంది.
అదే కదా.
Sound check. Check. Hello. Hello. Sound check. 1 2 3 4 5 4 3 2 1. Sound check. Hello. Check. Check. Hello. Are we all set? All right. Good afternoon, everyone. There is always more after the ending, always the next morning, and the next, and the next. Always changes, loses, and gains. Always one step after the other. Until the one true ending that none of us can escape. But even that ending is only a small one. It larges as it looms for us. There is still the next morning for everyone else. Every ending is an arbitrary one. Everything ending is from another angle, not really an ending. This is a quotation by Anne Leckie from Ancillary Mercy. Well, we have come here to a very productive end of two-day international conference. A warm welcome and a very good afternoon to all the esteemed delegates around the globe, dynamic students, distinguished dignitaries, gathered here to honor our valedictory for the two-day international conference themed Paradigm Shift Towards Sustainable Management and Digital Practices, Exploring Global Trends and Innovations, which is organized by Vishweshwani Institutions. I, Chinmay Das, co-convener and head of department MBA, take this opportunity to welcome you, our esteemed guest of honor, Sri T. Bhogeshwar Rao Garu, founder, chairman and principal advisor, Vishweshwani Institutions, Sri T. Srinivasacharya Garu, founder, member and president VVI, Sri GSS Venkateshwara Rao Garu, founder, member and director admissions, Sri Ramakrishna Chinnam Garu, vice president VVI, Professor Mohan S. Rao Garu, convener of this international conference and principal MBA, Dr. M. Madan Mohan Sir, associate dean PGDM convener, Dr. V. Jayashree Ma'am, Director PGDM, Dr. Vayal K. Garu, Director BSMS, Dr. P. Chakravarti, Director IMBA, Mr. Mir Irfan Ulaq Sir, In Charge Principal, Dr. S. Srikant Sir, my fellow head of departments of all courses, faculty, staff, members of MBA, IMBA, PGDM and BSMS, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to the valedictory session of this international conference. A huge and welcoming round of applause for this lively audience here. Your presence here today signifies a commitment towards advancing knowledge, fostering collaboration, and driving positive change in the realms of sustainable management and digital innovation. Now it's time we welcome our honored guest and dignitaries onto the dais with a huge round of applause. I request our beloved Principal, MBA and Convener, Professor S. Srikant Sir to be on stage. I invite Associate Dean PGDM and Convener, Dr. V. Jayashree Ma'am to take your seat on the stage. Now I kindly request our beloved Vice President, Professor Mohan S. Rao Garu to please accompany our guest of honor, Sri T. Bhogeshwar Rao Garu. Sir, please take your seat on the stage. Wait for the photograph. Do not be in a hurry. Aram se. Smile. Yes. Ma'am. One by one. Take one by one. Shakti sir. Thank you very much, sir, ma'am. Please be seated. It's time to invite the esteemed and beloved co-convener of our international conference and principal Vishweshwani Institutions, Professor S. Srikant, who boasts an extensive career spanning 24 years in both industry and academics, holding a PhD in management from Osmania University. He has also attained qualifications in the form of an MBA and an MSc in mathematics. His scholarly contributions are evidenced by his publications in esteemed journals listed in Scopus and UGC. Not only he has excelled in research, but he has also actively engaged in fostering student success through coordinating various activities, resulting in notable achievements such as clinching victory for students in IIM COE-Code Business Plan Contest 2019. Dr. Srikanth's expertise extends to the realm of seminar presentations, where he has showcased his insights in both national and international forums. Additionally, serving as a resource person, he holds an associate life membership with MTC Global and has contributed chapters to several academic volumes. He has participated in numerous FDPs, further underscores his commitments to professional development and education. Now I kindly request the cool-headed captain of VVMBA, Professor S. Srikanth, to present the conference outline. Huge round of applause.
Thank you, Mr. Chinmay, sir. Myself, Dr. S. Srikanth, Principal, Vishwa Vishwani Institute of Systems and Management. So on behalf of convener, Professor Dr. M. Madan Mohan, I am going to read his message on the valedictory function. So first of all, a very good afternoon to everybody present over here. Honorable Principal Director Srinivasa Acharya Garu, President and founder member of Vishwa Vishwani, GSSV Venkateshwar Rao Garu, Director and Director of Admissions Sri Ramakrishna Chinnam Garu, Vice President and Director Professor Dr. Mohan S. Rao Garu, and today's valedictory chief guest Honorable T. Bhogeshwar Rao Garu. Welcome you, sir. Dr. V. Jayasri, convener, PGDM, and co-conveners for the conference, Professor Dr. A.P. Gayatri, Mr. Chinmay Das, and Ms. K. Chaitanya, and all the co-conveners, organizing secretaries, delegates, participants, and staff, teaching and non-teaching staff of the college, and participants, my dear students. It is my great pleasure to welcome you all to the valedictory program for the International Conference on Paradigm Shift Towards Sustainable Management and Digital Practices, Exploring Global Trends and Innovations. As one of the convener of the International Conference on Paradigm Shift Towards Sustainable Management and Digital Practices, it is my profound honor and privilege to deliver valedictory note for this paradigm shift towards sustainable management. And over the past 2 days, we have witnessed a remarkable convergence of minds and ideas. Our conference has successfully brought together thought leaders, industry experts, academics, and innovators from across the globe to deliberate on some of the most pressing challenges and promising opportunities of our time. From the insightful inaugural address by Professor L.S. Ganesh, Vice Chancellor of ICFI Foundation of Higher Education, to enlightening the keynote by our guest of honor, Ms. Arati Kalyanaraman, Vice President of Plastic Bank, Ontario, Canada, who have been inspired and motivated by depth, knowledge and passion shared by our distinguished speakers. Ms. Kalyan Raman's vivid depiction of the current environmental crisis and her advocacy for a circular economy have particularly understood the urgent need for sustainable solutions. The overwhelming response to our call for papers, with over 312 research papers submitted, is a testament to the growing global commitment to sustainable development and digital transformation. The range of topics covered, from the integration of digital technologies in sustainable practices to the role of AI, big data in resource management, has provided us with a rich tapestry of knowledge and innovative solutions. Our special sessions dedicated to young professionals and students have highlighted the importance of nurturing the next generation of leaders who will spearhead sustainable initiatives and drive digital innovation. The enthusiasm and creativity displayed by these young minds give us a great hope for the future. I extend my deepest gratitude to all our participants, organizers. Your contributions have made this event a resounding success. I would like to thank our sponsors and participants, scholars, my colleagues, operations department, transport department, students for their unwavering support. The insights and knowledge gained here and continue to collaborate and innovate towards more sustainable and digitally empowered future. Thank you, and I look forward to your continued journey towards sustainable management and digital practices. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now I take this opportunity to call upon stage our beloved Vice President, Vishweshwan Institutions, Professor Mohan S. Rao Garu, a highly decorated personality with qualifications equivalent to having 3 PhD degrees done. Professor Rao Garu dedicated his services in Indian Air Force. Since the year 2000, he has been leading all the courses offered by Vishweshwan Institutions. Professor Rao Garu is a fellow and faculty member for all 3 professional institutions, that is CA, CS and CMA. As a company secretary and cost accountant, he has handled number of public issues, prepared numerous prospectus and incorporated a number of companies. For his dedicated contributions in the field of education and corporate matters, he was awarded with the prestigious title of Best Educationist by India International Friendship Society, New Delhi. Professor Rao is one and only septuagenarian director who is also a brand ambassador of Nation First campaign in Vishweshwan Institutions. Now I request our pillar of strength, beloved Vice President Sir, to address the gathering and share his insightful message. Sir, please. A round of applause. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you, Chinmay. In fact, Dr. Chinmay, I always tell, shortly he is going to get a doctorate. He is about to submit his thesis. So, Dr. Chinmay in waiting. Thank you very much for the introduction. I, on behalf of our owner directors, owner promoter directors, Acharya sir, Venkateswara Rao sir, Ramkrishna sir, and all other colleague directors with me, that is the professional directors, Dr. Madan Mohan, Dr. Irfan sir, Dr. Chakravarti, Dr. YLK sir, and all our esteemed faculty members. If I start taking the name, I think time will go off. Kindly, by name, every one of you, all faculty members, non-teaching staff, our students, without whom this could have not been possible. Welcome you, sir, for this valedictory section. I think I should not be telling more because you have a lot to listen from him. He is a self-made man from a village to a village, from a village to a village, from an undeveloped village to a fully developed village, what I can call. His strength. He is none other than our chief guest today. He served in the Air Force, of course, that is also me, but not with those characteristics, what I am going to tell for him. He joined the Air Force, there he completed all his graduation, LLB, and so many qualifications. Came out after fulfilling the regular terms of engagement with pensionary benefits. Started with a law as a legal profession. Then somehow he found that something in his mind, yes, we should do something. started with a business, and today that business has gone up to 120 crores business. And now he did not stop there. He is associated with our education also. He is having a school. Now he added a defense academy to that. For the past 20 years he is starting. The business he has handed over to his son. Now he is taking care of that. Such is the, personality today we have with us. I think you should be listening to him more than me, because I am always available with you and I can be all the time. Yesterday I was available. But still, as a lecturer, as a professor, which is in my blood, that can't stop me than telling few words with you, sharing few words with you. I was very happy yesterday when our program started, and also I am happy, right? I was happy means it is the past, but it is the past perfect continuous things. So I have seen every student coming out and giving their presentations. It's a great thing. Actually, only a college, why, now we can see why our college is accredited as a NAC A+. That is because of the students, what I seen yesterday, they are coming forward to, every one of them are come forward to give their presentations. And that credit should go to all our faculty members, those who are there in that. Yes, that is one point. And yes, when it comes to the presentation, they are absolutely okay, they are nice, they are second to none. But I have one point what I should also tell about that point, that when it comes to proactiveness, they are active, no doubt in it, but they should be proactive. For that I have got small mantra with me, one small thing which hope everybody likes it. I preferably tell our faculty as well as students directly now, what you can do is, whatever you want to tell, that you should be outspoken, you should come forward on the stage. Maybe you may not be having a stage fear, but psycho fear will be there. Why? What other people will think? That should not be. So for that, to overcome that, you record your speech, maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes, not more than that. Then listen to that. I'm telling to each of the students that you record that and write down the date on which you have given that presentation. And points, whatever you have told in that, you can note it down. And again, after 15 days or 20 days, you review it. That means at least once in a month you should do that practice. Now you are in the second year. You are going to the companies is not very distant far. That will help you a lot. You can see the improvement what you have in you, because when you go for a job, you are not the only one person. There will be at least n number of people along with you. You should exceed them. And that is possible from today when you like to practice. This is what a message I wanted to give you. I am very happy that you have, one of you have contributed the article. So we have got 4 journals, that is accredited journals through which all 312 papers are published. We have received 312 papers. That was the combined effort of our main convener, Professor Dr. Madan Mohan. And I would like to share news. He is blessed with a grandson today. At 1:10 I think today. He has left around 1 o'clock today, and he has been blessed. So that's the reason that he is not available. But his speech is read by our none other than our Dr. Srikant sir. And along with him, our convener madam, Dr. Jayashree Garu, has supported, and our Gayatri Garu, Chaitanya Garu, and all our staff, even including the students, have helped him to come up with this point. But my contribution was nothing other than a small message what I have written in that, that's all. And that I am mentioning that because I am more concerned with Vikasit Bharat as well as Nation First. So I would like you to read that point and let us try to go with that point. So let us make our nation first and make at 2047 at Vikasit Bharat at 2047 when we celebrate 100 years of our and the centenary celebrations. I think it should be a fully developed India. That is in your hands. That is our students' hands now. By the time they may be in 50s, right? So you should be able to do that. Thank you very much for patient hearing. Thanks a lot. I wish you all the best for your further future endeavors. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, sir, for sharing your blissful words with all of us. Thank you again. As we stand on the cusp of a new era characterized by rapid technological advancements and growing environmental consciousness, it is imperative for us to collectively explore and embrace sustainable management practices and digital innovations. This two-day international conference served as a platform to foster dialogue, exchange ideas, and chart a course towards a more sustainable and digitally driven future. Now, before we have the privilege of listening to our most awaited address by our esteemed guest of honor, let me invite co-convener and faculty PGDM Ms. K. Chaitanya to introduce today's guest of honor, Shri T. Bogeshwar Rao Garu. Ma'am, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm pleased to introduce Sri Bogeshwar Rao Tanabuddhi Garu, a visionary entrepreneur, esteemed coach, and accomplished author. Mr. Rao's illustrious career is marked by excellence and dedication across a variety of fields. He is the chairman of the TBR group of companies, which encompasses TBR Educational Society, TBR Infra Private Limited, Ramya Enterprises, and Arin Fashion Shoppe. His educational background includes MA in English and Public Administration and an LLB. With extensive expertise in networking, communication, leadership development, people management, and infrastructure development, Mr. Rao has made significant contributions in each of these areas. Mr. Rao's career began with his service in the Indian Air Force from 1978 to 1993. Following this, he transitioned to the legal profession, practicing as an advocate from 1993 to 2001, and serving as a legal advisor to the Ex-Servicemen Association. His commitment to social causes is evident through his leadership of the Sainik Welfare Mutually Aided Cooperative Society. As an entrepreneur, he has excelled as the Managing Director of TBR Infra Private Limited since 2009, overseeing toll operations, highway maintenance, and security services. In his current roles, Mr. Rao serves as the chairman of the National Ex-Servicemen Coordination Committee, recognized by the Ministry of Defence, Government of India. His political and social engagements include being a state executive committee member for the BJP in Andhra Pradesh and holding significant positions with the Andhra Pradesh Unaided Private Schools Association. Additionally, he is the chairman of the Hospital Development Society at PHC, Mudunuru, and a member of Directors Advisory Board for the Department of Sainik Welfare, Government of Andhra Pradesh. He is also the founding General Secretary of the Air Veterans Association. An accomplished author, Mr. Rao penned TBR The Unstoppable autobiography and hosts Sunday webinars on 71 war heroes and Wednesday webinars on unstoppable air warriors. His dedication to coaching, mentoring, and job creation, along with his interest in reading, writing, yoga, fitness, and travel, makes him an inspiration to many. So please join me in welcoming Shri Bogeshwar Rao Tanabuddhi. So please.
A fresh good afternoon to all the vibrant students, distinguished faculty members of the most happening MBA College of Hyderabad, and my dear friend, ex-colleague, your Vice President, Dr. Mohan Rao Garu, then Professor Madan Mohan, the convener of this program, Srikant Garu, Dr. Srikant Garu, Professor and Principal of these institutions, Dr. Jayashree Garu, Associate Dean and Convener of these institutions, and Mrs. Chaitanya, who spoke so well of me. Thank you, Mrs. Chaitanya, for your wonderful words about me and my journey. And also Dr. Chinmay, Assistant Co-Convener, Professor Gayatri, Co-Convener, then to the management of Vishwani institutions. So congratulations to all the outgoing members of this great college of Hyderabad. And I feel it's a great privilege and honor to be able to come and share some of my stories so that I may not be able to shift your paradigm in respect of the technological innovational aspect. At least I can inspire your mind that being born at the low humble stage, how a person can grow from being a village boy to the different phases of the life. So 3 main phases: being a successful soldier, then successful professional as an advocate for 10 years, and all the most relevant to is the successful entrepreneur for the past 23 years. So that is my journey. In fact, I have chosen some words of my career. I was empowered by the Indian Air Force as a soldier, enlightened by the advocacy as a practitioner for 10 years, and enriched by the journey of an entrepreneur for the past 23 years. So my story, as Mohan Rao Garu said, is that of a village boy, rustic village boy, born in a Pakka village to the poor parents, totally illiterate. They don't know even how to read and write, and used to work in the fields day in and day out. And in my childhood, I used to go to the field to work as and when there was no school during holidays. That is the beginning of a small boy about 65 years back. Now, what transformed my life at the different phases of life, I would like to share with you, so that if a small village boy without any proper education, without knowing English, how he can succeed in his life. So passing of 10th class was the most crucial thing for our neighborhood people there. So by the grace of God, I must give the credit to my teacher who guided me, who provided me the education by taking him into his house, providing electric bulb kind of lighting in his house. I was reading in his house because I didn't have a proper house. It was a thatched house. No current, no water facilities. Then I used to read some kind of small lantern kind of thing. And for reading in a better way, I used to go to my teacher during my high school days, only for reading. So I owe my gratitude to my teacher. Had he not, in fact, supported me in those initial days, I would have remained in my own village, eking out my livelihood by working in the fields, and so I have so many my classmates, friends who are still working in the field at the age of 65, struggling to get the survival, mostly depending upon the old age pension, that is the status. So what changed my life? Passing 10th class gave me one step to go closer to the some kind of livelihood. So after passing 10th, I also passed intermediate in CEC. Then after intermediate, I got a chance to appear for Indian Air Force.
Okay. Just okay.
Sorry, can you hear me? I feel comfortable being free from the mic. So, yeah, after passing intermediate, many of my friends, they were trying to apply for Indian. I didn't know what is about Air Force also. That was the status. So some of my friends were applying for Indian Air Force airman recruitment. So seeing them, I also applied. So came to Hyderabad from my native place, that is Tadepalli Gudum, West Godavari district, about 500 kilometers from here. So that was 1978 when I came to Hyderabad for the first time for appearing for Indian Air Force recruitment test. There are so many people at that recruitment center, Begumpet here only, if one can see Begumpet station. So seeing so many people, I said, it will not happen. I can't make it. I can't pass because so many people are there. People from different places, schools and towns, they've all come for appearing the examination. So I did not have any hope. Every day there used to be morning examination, evening result. Be it a kind of English, mathematics, test of reasoning, other battery of personality tests. The test went on for about almost 1 week. I think about 800 people or so came those days in the first day. Second day it became 400. Third day like 200, 150. Finally there were only 8 people who got selected. So fortunately I was one of them. So that is the beginning of a village boy entering into the portals of our services to become an air warrior. Fortunately, so my life got totally transformed beyond any recognition because of the power of Indian Air Force, power of association. It's a wonderful place for anybody to grow immeasurably. So such is I still owe all my achievements to my mother, Indian Air Force. Had I not joined in Indian Air Force, as I said in the beginning, I would have been working in the fields even at the age of 65. So still that is the change. In fact, what you are talking about, paradigm shift, being a village boy to that empowered soldier, patriotic soldier, I became, and my paradigm totally shifted from that of a village boy to that of a brave soldier. Soldiering is not so easy. I think soldiering is only profession which asks for the what? Not simply conscientiously kind of thing. So even at the, what is that? We are ready to lay the life for the sake of country. Only soldiers can do it. Not even the President and Prime Minister of India or the Supreme Court judges don't take that oath. Only soldiers will take. Won't you give the credit for that? You should feel proud. I really feel proud of serving our motherland in my youth for 15 golden years of my life. So where I got really transformed, and none of my classmates became a postgraduate. None of my class, out of 60, nobody except me, because of Indian Air Force. Because it gives us lots of opportunities for the growth. It grooms us, it trains us, it nurtures us, it empowers us, it encourages us by the wonderful society of people, all like successful people, or winners, quality people. So there is a saying, if you are surrounded with the winners, you are bound to become a winner. That is the platform given to me by the Indian Air Force. So hats off to my Indian Air Force all the time. And I also feel proud of saying that Mr. Mohan, Dr. Mohan Rao Garu is the product of Air Force. So such a wonderful place, totally positive mental frame of people. You hardly find any negativity in the mindset of the people working in the Air Force, and for that matter defense forces. So normally mindset of the defense people is not suitable for entrepreneurial journey, but mine is an exception. I will tell you how and why. So because of the Air Force, I never stopped learning. I served in Air Force for 15 years. Out of 15 years, I continued my studies for 12 years without any stoppage. I did my BA from Punjab University. It's also wonderful to go to different states, be with the different cultures of, wonderful cultures of India in Punjab. I did my BA from Punjab University. Then I did my MA Public Administration from Hyderabad, Osmania University, because I was posted in Air Force Academy, Dundigal, for about 5 years during 1986 to 90. So thereafter, I was so passionate about learning English. It has been my dream throughout my life. Though I was working in the telecommunications, I did not enjoy good English in the starting of my life. I was from Telugu medium. So it was very difficult for me even to complete one sentence without any mistake in the starting my journey. So I used to wonder how people are talking so fluently, so nicely. Even I used to feel jealousy of 3 years kid talking so fluently in English because I did not know English that time. So that is the starting of my journey. So of course I do something and to develop my own communication skills. I was so shy in nature, and I always used to feel shy, or you can say totally an introvert, not able to speak even anything to anybody. Even when I had the doubts during my school days, I was never able to get up and ask for the clarity of the doubt. Such is my fear or shyness. So Air Force changed everything. So during those 12 years, as I said, then thereafter my dream was to do PhD in English. I think it's a dream was PhD in English. So I got transferred from here to Bagdogra, West Bengal, Chinmaya's native state, and Bagdogra is a nice place also. I was looking for doing PhD in English. There we have North Bengal University, very close to our campus, 4 kilometers away. But I was not finding any suitable guide for that. Meanwhile, there was an opportunity, a notification for doing LLB. So I thought, if not English, let us go for LLB. So I did LLB, and I had a dream of, I have throughout my life, I have been an average kind of student. Some of you may be average, may be thinking, we may not be able to succeed in life. I was a backbencher during my school days. But none of my students or classmates succeeded as much I succeeded being a backbencher or being an average boy. So at one time I felt I have been getting only second class up to second class. BA second class, English MA second class, MA Public second class. Now finally I thought why not first class? So I tried, I strived, I put in a lot of efforts as I dreamed of getting it. So I fulfilled my dream of getting first class in North Bengal University in LLB. So mine is one of the only two first classes in the university. So I was taking care of my family, doing my Air Force duty, at the same time doing the regular LLB course, and once I dreamed of it, once it became a burning desire, my point is, if you dream of anything and if it becomes a burning desire, you are bound to achieve it. So I also achieved it. So that's the thing. So after getting this degree, normally there is always a lot of confusion after doing 15 years of service, whether to continue or not to continue. So people in the crossroads. So making a decision is very difficult. But because of my LLB professional degree, I took a bold decision. Okay, enough is enough. Let us quit the services and do my own and help our people, parents at my hometown. So that's how I switched over to professional life from being a soldier after 15 years. So I enjoyed my soldier journey. I have no regrets at all. In fact, it helped me a lot for my growth. So even during my, normally people don't take decisions, are so scared of taking any decision or risk. So having a service, having a family, then if you leave the service, you cannot survive. Getting education for the children, taking care of the family is a difficult issue. But once you are prepared for it, you don't have to worry about it. I was prepared by way of continuous learning. So by learning more, people say by learning more we can earn more. So some of you may be completing MBA now, but that's not, is that the end of your career or studies? It should not be. Never stop learning. One of the main factors my growth is to continue learning only, whatever the subject it may be. So even today also I am learning. So I am now appearing for MSc Psychology, second year now. So now in fact I have a class now, online class from 2:30 onwards. So even at the age of 65, I have been learning, and learning has been my strength which enabled me for my growth. So never stop learning even after MBA also. So I should also tell my daughter is also did her MBA from International University, that is Nanyang Business School, Singapore, after doing BTech in BITS Pilani. So she did some software, she served in the software company for TCS for 2.5 years. One fine day she called me saying that, "Daddy, I'm quitting the job." I got shocked. Why? No, I want to do MBA. Why you are comfortably settled? No, I want growth in life. So for that I want to do MBA. So she appeared for GMAT examination. Finally she got selected in the Nanyang Business School, Singapore, and Waseda University, Japan. It's a double MBA program. She was selected. She passed the exam and leading a blessed life in Singapore, now settled in Singapore. And my journey started from the village. So her journey started directly at the international level. So for that also I can say, whatever the decisions we make in life, they are bound to determine our destiny. So many people have so many doubts to take a decision. So I request, take a decision from time to time, because whatever the decisions you take, they will only determine your destiny. So at one point I was thinking, why should I not get my daughter married? Because she is comfortably settled after studies. Why should I send her to the MBA by spending 40-50 lakhs? With the same money I should get my daughter married and lead a happy life. So normally every father thinks like that. But I had my paradigm shifted to that of the growth of the daughter. Okay, so let her study. Then I gave the permissions to study. Whatever the money I had, I wanted to spend for her studies instead of marriage. So it so happened after 1 year of her MBA studies, one fine day again she called saying that, "Daddy, how are you and all?" Okay, fine. So good news for you. What is that good news? She said, "I got some scholarship." Okay, scholarship may be something, maybe some thousands kind of thing. She said, "No, sometimes some people give only 25%, 50%, sometimes even 100%. So finally she said that she got 100% scholarship from Asian Development Bank for all the tuition fee, that is about 30 lakhs. I never imagined that such a facility exists, but it has become reality. So that's what I say, if you take right decision at the right time, the whole universe will help you. So that's what we should learn from it. So never doubt or fear your potentialities, greatness. Every human being has the greatness. So I should be one of the examples for you, how I started so humbly, now providing employment. As on date, there are more than 4,000 employees working in our company. But I am not a management guru like you all. I did not do MBA. I did not do doctorate. But all I did was, I was prepared to take any opportunity that comes in my way. So when the opportunity meets the what? When the preparation meets the opportunity, it becomes a success. So it has become like that. I was fully prepared, even though I served in Indian Air Force for good 15 years. People may think, फौज में तो अच्छा से क्या खाना खाता है, पीता है, सोता है करके. But I'll tell you, you may be surprised, I am a teetotaler. I have never touched drinks during my military service also. I used to focus total all my time on studies, learning process. So that only made me so different from all other people. So I feel so proud that we conducted such a national event, even with the support of your Vice President Dr. Mohan Rao Garu. He is our treasurer there because of his financial background. I was the General Secretary, wherein we conducted a national level felicitation ceremony of all the 1971 war heroes. Government did not do it, only we, some people got together and conducted here in Hyderabad itself. What is that? Ravindra Bharati of Hyderabad, where we felicitated more than 300 war heroes of 1971 during Swarnim Vijay Varsh, 50 Golden Jubilee celebration of 71 war. So I enjoyed that journey so much. We used to conduct webinars of all the great war heroes, particularly fighter pilots, how they fought the war, how they entered into the Pakistani territory, how they bombarded their oil tanks, railway tracks, military establishments, sometimes how they got shot down by the enemy aircraft attack guns, and how they fell into the Pakistani territory, how they were captured, how they were tortured, how they were put in the jail for solid 1 year. So we are living a happy life, pursuing our dreams of studies only because some of our soldiers are guarding us day in and day out, irrespective of whether it is or icy land or desert or day or night, whatever it is. So we must all be grateful to the soldiers all the time. Wherever I go for speaking, I keep saying one thing: be expressive. Express your feelings. If you don't express, if you suppress your feelings, where will you go? If expression suppressed is depression. So wherever it is, you have that much josh. You may not go to bother and fight. At least when the topic comes, you should have the gratitude of acknowledging those great deeds. So anyway, so that I keep saying to the youth also, if you don't express and if you suppress, you will go into depression. Depression may lead to suicidal behavior. So there is, so let us express our feelings of whatever it is. So finally, okay, I enjoyed that journey. Even Air Marshal, Lieutenant General means equivalent to Director General of Police. Those kind of people were honored by bringing them across the nation. Guwahati కావచ్చు, Srinagar కావచ్చు, Chandigarh, then Madras, Bombay, and so many Veer Chakra holders, decorated heroes were felicitated. What is my stature in the defense? My rank is so low. Like, I was a sergeant in Indian Air Force. Sergeant means like a head constable in police department. But whereas we invited, we felicitated DGP type of people by our own funding, our own arrangements. So such is the greatness of our people. And I'll also I would like to tell you that nobody can succeed by himself. All the students can remember, you can never succeed by yourself. When can you succeed? Every successful person has we can succeed only with the support of a team. So we should maintain the nurture the good friendly relationships, a team building spirit, whatever the position you may have, but you should always look for the support by your team. So today I am here having more than 4,000 workforces because of my team. We should have, even management has a team. The team officers are taking care of all the activities like that. So always try to maintain excellent public relations with all the people. So, or you can say networking, or surround yourself with successful people. So that is one of the great mantras of success. For my success also, there are some people who guided me or who helped me throughout my journey. Without the help of right people at the right time, nobody would succeed. So maintain good networking type of things, or maintain your good circle of reference, maybe 4 or 5 mentors or counselors, whatever it is, so that they can always guide you, encourage you, and hold you responsible for what are the dreams you have in your life. So of course I have also done one course in certification of life coach or success coach. So with something. So I have learned that you should always be surrounded with good people and always get rid of the toxic people. Toxic, I think you can understand. People who will never help us anything. Even if we have some wish to do something, they will always come and spoil your spirits. I think it's most essential for you also to get rid of all these toxic people from your life. These people could be your own relatives, could be your own friends, could be anybody for that matter. If you can avoid them. If you can't avoid, minimize spending time with them, so that you want to grow in your life. They will not in any case they won't grow. They will not allow you also to grow out of jealousy, whatever it is. So to be a successful person means to be associated with the good quality people and to get rid of the toxic people, like that. So because of so many people down my journey helped me for my growth. So I am telling out of my experience. So then finally, after being a successful advocate, final phase is that of an entrepreneur, for which I think everybody wishes to know about how many of you want to know about the entrepreneurial journey? Students? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. How many want to become employees? Because I enjoyed both the lives, being an employee and being an employer. I can tell you the difference of both. How many of you want to become employees? No? I think good motivation is given from the college, so that everybody will become a kind of entrepreneur. So in fact, entrepreneurial journey is not a cakewalk. So sometimes you have to work throughout the day, sometimes 24 hours a day. So during my initial stage of entrepreneur, I used to work for 20 hours per day. Getting up early in the morning, 5 o'clock, going for all the activities, and again coming to bed maybe 1 o'clock kind of thing. Sometimes early morning again, that is the thing. So it is really tiresome, challenging, and sometimes the problems are so harsh. చెప్తాం కదా పేగుల్ని టైప్ ఉంటాయి కదా, హార్ట్ wrenching difficulty you have to face in order to become a successful entrepreneur. It's not so easy. But once you get settled being an employer, there is nothing to look back. Even suppose I have both the things. One of my colleagues served in the Indian Air Force for good full years of 40 years of service. Being a good employee in Indian Air Force, came as a flight captain officer outside after 40 years. So with a pension of nearly 1 crore rupees, I mean, retirement benefits of 1 crore rupees. So now he is getting a pension of about 70,000 rupees. So that is being an employee for life. So I was also employee for 15 golden years. Thereafter 10 years as a professional. I enjoyed my professional journey also being a successful lawyer. And finally, I now leading a blessed life because of the entrepreneurial journey. Being a good employee. Yeah, you can express your appreciation now. So normally for the employee getting 1 crore is a very big thing. So many cannot make it to that level. Maybe some people may make it to 30 lakhs, 50 lakhs, depending upon their employment status, bags of 1 lakh, 1 crore. So now I also, when I got retired from Indian Air Force, after 15 years I got 1 lakh 10,000 rupees. That is in 1993. So I put it in the bank like that for children education. So now in my journey, after having established and become a successful person in my journey, okay. So whatever he has earned throughout his life, that 1 crore rupees retirement, 70,000 pension, how can an entrepreneur enjoy? Can anybody do any guess? Employee got so much, what do you expect to get being an employer? Any guesswork? How do you want to enjoy your life being an employer? With pension, retirement benefits that you won't get, how do you want to enjoy? I have been enjoying my life by creating more than 10,000 jobs in the course of 23 years of my journey. Earning money doesn't give you the ultimate happiness. Seeing others being benefited by your activities, or having a wonderful career, or leading a happy life, taking care of the parents or taking care of the children education, so that will give you the ultimate happiness. That is a kind of fulfillment that only entrepreneurial people can only enjoy, as I have been enjoying, by creating jobs, giving jobs, and creating wonderful career for so many people. Even as of today, our TBR Infra Private Limited is operating in 13 different states across 40 different projects. I am not saying it to impress you, only to inform you, to inspire you that what a small man with no background can do in his lifetime. With a proper kind of mindset, determination, and all the more important, even in my issue, the only my strength is not a technological savvy, but total integrity in my activities. Integrity is the seed of, there is a saying, integrity is the seed of success. So if you maintain integrity or honesty, people start trusting you, believing you, and doing business with you. If you go for the shortcut methods, quick fix methods, then you cannot survive or you cannot grow in life. So many thousands of people were given the opportunity of managing the toll plazas, across 500 toll plazas in the country. Only TBR started the journey about 23 years ago with only 3 months contract. My contract was only for 3 months. But the 3 months has gone 23 years only because trust factor, integrity. So we have been collecting in all our projects more than 7 crores money per day that we have been doing for quite throughout the journey. Collected more than 25,000 crores. It's not a question of collecting crores, collecting without any blemish, with total reputation, name and fame. So that only helped us to grow our business. Otherwise, many people came and gone, so nobody knows where they are today. Even though they enjoyed higher position services, some colonels, brigadiers, all those were given the opportunities, but nobody stayed because of this factor. So remember, if you have to grow your life, you have to maintain the relationship with so many people, maintain the networking and all. The only factor which helps you is not your background, family background, your integrity, right? So maintaining integrity is very essential for our growth. For maintaining integrity, it's not so easy. We had to face lots of difficulties, challenges, defeats, setbacks, pains, police cases, criminal cases, but we never budged. We never swerved from our the path. Our path was so clear. So we maintained integrity. Our integrity enabled our client to increase their revenues, daily revenues, from 28 lakhs to the collection. Collection is 28 lakhs per day at one plaza. Now from 28 lakhs, we have taken it up to how much? 78 lakhs per day. So that is the level of integrity we maintain despite facing lots of challenges. We never budged from the way. We never changed, remained same. So that helped us to reach this level after, even after 23 years. Now, yeah, I missed the subject. Being an entrepreneur, what is the benefit? Okay, you can create jobs, you can feel fulfillment of life, and also you can leave a great legacy to your family members. Now, I have given the gift of CEO. So many people may dream of becoming a CEO. I gifted, like taking out my pocket, CEO to my son on his last birthday. Because I am an entrepreneur. I am the boss of all the business empire. I can do whatever I want. I wanted to give him, I have given him as a simple like a chocolate. So and I'm coming to the last point. So he was enjoying with 1 crore and 70,000. So that 1 crore money, whatever he has earned for 40 years of his throughout his life service, being an entrepreneur, I can say that I can earn that 1 crore in 1 month, if not 1 year. That is the greatness of entrepreneur. Got it? I think you did not. Did it strike your mind? I think reaction is not there. I hope you did not understand. So, 1 lakh and 1 crore అనేది ఎంటర్ప్రెన్యూర్ అయితే ఒక్క నెలలో సంపాదించుకోవచ్చు, లేదు 1 yearలో సంపాదించుకోవచ్చు. దానికోసం అలా ఓకే తెలుగు మేబీ డిఫికల్ట్ ఓకే. సో యూ డోంట్ హ్యావ్ టు వర్క్ త్రూ అవుట్ యువర్ లైఫ్ for that much of money, sacrificing your family, sacrificing your happiness, joy, enjoying with friends. So entrepreneur has the benefit, apart from facing all the challenges, he has the advantage of earning any amount of money within a limited time, apart from creating jobs. Now you can say becoming, getting a seat in IIM is a difficult thing. Am I right or wrong? IIM. Is it easy or difficult? So only maybe 2, 3, 5% may be getting seats in at the level of IIM. So I am not a management guru, but being an entrepreneur, I had the privilege of engaging or hiring the services of IIM Bangalore candidate. That is the benefit of employer. You can employ IIM. You may not become employee IIM like our Infosys Narayan Murthy garu. He did not become IIM graduate, but he started hiring thousands of IIM graduates. So such is the power of entrepreneur. So we hired one IIM guy as our employee, and also somebody's dream may be becoming IPS, right? IPS. So all can't become IPS, but entrepreneurs can hire IPS, because we hired one IPS guy, DIG, retired DIG, as one of our directors. So that is the greatness of Getiga. Students దగ్గర రావట్లేదు. So being an employer, entrepreneur means you can do a lot of things. You can enjoy the life, you can create jobs, so you can be innovative, as it rightly said. So many things happen. So finally, now I am 65 now. After handing over my business to my son after in his last birthday, I am now focusing on again. So I got the benefit of transformative life only because of my Indian Air Force life. Now I am in a journey to again prepare people to join army forces and serve the motherland as I did in my childhood. For that purpose, so we have established, so far we have been maintaining TBR Sainik School, private Sainik School in our Tadepalligudam. So creating opportunities for all our village people. It's a village. So I am so passionate about creating jobs for our own people, and now we have established a defense academy wherein we are going to train the people apart from giving intermediate, NDA, National Defense Academy, preparing them for that so that they can also royally go and get selected in Indian Air Force, Navy or Army as officers and serve the motherland apart from getting a wonderful life, a proud life of serving Indian Air Force or Defense Forces. So this is my last dream towards the end of my life. Like that, if you have a dream, you can achieve. If you don't have a dream, what can you achieve? So I urge everybody to have a dream, to have a goal, to do. If you have a goal only, set your goals, whatever that goal may be. It can be anything, to become a professional, employee, employer, whatever it is. Whatever you want to become, you can become. Whatever you think you can become, there is a science behind it. So if you would like to become an entrepreneur, what should you do for that? Only to attend the classes and go home and enjoy. Suppose you take somebody as a role model. Suppose if you want to become an entrepreneur, study the biographies of Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, those whomever you like, whichever professional you can select them as your model. Success is nothing but modeling. That's what they say. Success is nothing but modeling, taking somebody as an example and following whatever he does in life, you also do it. Whether it is Abdul Kalam, Elon Musk, whatever it is. So read their autobiographies and understand their lifestyle and what all the difficult phases they went through, what all that they have learned. If you also start learning those things, or by imitating also, you can become a successful person. That's what I have understood. That's why I wanted to say. Finally, in life, there are so many setbacks. But, what are the setbacks? So we have to, shall we give up after getting setbacks? So even if there is any setback, come back with a, what? So power of resilience, we say resilience, power of resilience. So don't give up despite so many setbacks, defeats. So take big risks. The bigger the risk, higher will be the growth. I had to face lots of difficulties in my life. I can't explain it also. It takes a lot of time for explaining all my difficulties because I have taken, I think you cannot find so many people like me in the society, because started at the humble as a village and only sergeant as a kind of head constable or head clerk kind of person, leading so many people, leading the DAG kind of people, you will not find anywhere. And getting appreciation, I have become, I should not, it's not more, I have become a great, what is that, favorite of so many high dignity officials also, because of my activities. So, I have told you all about my life, how you can also, everybody has the greatness in your life. You can also achieve greatness with proper mindset. That is most important. Thoughts, now there is a saying, our thoughts lead to our words. Our words lead to our actions, right? Our action leads to our habits. If you keep on doing same thing repeatedly for 21 days, it becomes your habit. Your habit leads to your personality, character. So your character leads to your destiny. So what should we change? Change your thoughts, change your life. That is the saying. So change your thoughts, change your life. Entertain positive thoughts, positive frame of mind. If you don't nurture positive thoughts, negative thoughts will take care, and only weeds will be there in your mind, not the flowers. If you want flowers, cultivate the good thoughts. So finally I will say, everything starts with the only thoughts. Change your thoughts, change your life. Thank you all for giving the wonderful opportunity. Thanks to Mohan Rao Garu and all the other dignitaries for giving me the wonderful opportunity of interacting with you and sharing my story. So I think it should, in fact I have written my own story, a book. So I have written my own story as an autobiography, because I did my life coach, during certified coach, train the trainer, so many things. During that time they encouraged to write some book. So I wanted to write my own story as a book, because I have a lot of stories to share. So I have written my own book, and I have done so many webinars with war heroes. All those things are in the YouTube. My YouTube name also, my book name. So I am TBR, T. Bogeshwar Rao. So I always felt that despite all the challenges, I have become unstoppable, and I achieved whatever I wanted to achieve. So the book name is also TBR, the Unstoppable. My YouTube, the channel name is also same. So I maintain a group of great people who started a journey at the lower level, like me, and later on started becoming IAS, IPS, vice chancellors, entrepreneurs, kind of doctorates and professors. So I have conducted Day2 webinars also. So that is TBR, the Unstoppable. I want all the students of Vishwa Vishwani institution to become unstoppable in your own way in your life. Thank you. God bless you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for adorning the occasion and sharing your inspiring journey with all of us. Thank you again for your guidance, sir. Thank you very much. Now the moment has arrived to honor and felicitate our esteemed guest on the dais. Photography team, please take your position, get ready. I request Vice President, sir, and Principal MBA to felicitate our guest of honor, Shri T. Bogeshwar Rao Garu. A huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Check. Hello.
Okay. Thank you. come join. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
TBR, the Unstoppable.
This is my book.
This is
And if I'm not marketing, it is available on Amazon also. So this is my story. It is half done. The second part is still yet to come. So this is my story so far.
Sir, this is available in Amazon, sir?
Amazon, yes.
All right, sir.
It's available on Amazon. That I would like to present to you. That is. Thank you. And everybody must have a dream to write your own story. So let your story also inspire the world. That should be your motto.
Now I request Professor S. Srikanth to felicitate our Vice President, Professor Mones Rao Garu, with a shawl. If I may request all the dignitaries to honor the co-convener, Dr. S. Srikanth. I once more request all the dignitaries to honor Convener and Associate Dean Dr. V. Jayashree ma'am. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a resounding sound of applause to the esteemed pillars of strength behind this international conference. And now let us appreciate the efforts and endeavor of people behind this international conference. I invite co-conveners. Professor A.P. Gayatri ma'am to accept. Now I invite Head of Department MBA and co-convener Mr. Chinmay Das to come and accept. Okay, all right. Co-convener and faculty PGDM, Ms. K. Chaitanya, please come on to the stage. Now I would bother you for some more time because few more certificate distributions are yet to be done. I invite Dr. S.V. Suresh Raju. Sir, please come on to the stage. He's not? Okay. Dr. B.S.N. Devi for her contribution as organizing secretaries. P. Sharda ma'am for her contribution as organizing secretary. Faculty PGDM, Ms. E. Pushpalata ma'am for her contribution as organizing secretary. Dr. S.R. Prasad, sir, please. Dr. B. Arati ma'am, I expect a resounding round of applause for Mr. Naganayak K. He is the wing commander of Vishweshwani bus squadron. All the pilots operate under him, and he has brought humongous chunk of sponsorship to this international conference. Wonderful job, sir. Mr. Naganayak. He's there. Mr. M. Viranjanulu. He is our ground officer who takes care of all the administration and maintenance. Now it is time we also acknowledge and appreciate the winners of student winners of some of the activities that was held during National Youth Day celebration. So I invite M. Tanishka. She was stage host for NAC Cultural, a wonderful host. A round of applause for Tanishka. Mr. C. Shivakumar from 22-24 batch, a very efficient event organizer. Mr. P. Solomon Nehal from 23-25 batch. He is the winner of documentary making. He is an excellent editor, cinematographer, story writer, dialogue writer as well. Upcoming movie maker. A compliment from Associate Dean. Muhammad Umar Ali, winner, documentary cinematography. Mr. Sukumar Rao. He performed excellent in organizing resources for making the documentary, nation first documentary, and the forerunner and the initiator of this documentary is none other than our beloved Vice President, sir. Nation first documentary, I think you should watch it. We'll upload very soon on YouTube. Thank you very much, sirs, ma'am. Please be seated for 2 minutes more and then we'll... Now it's time to thank our esteemed guests, scholars and delegates with a vote of thanks. Let me invite and introduce first Convener Ma'am, Professor V. Jayashree, to propose the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Chinmay. I will not take too long. I know it's been really hot out there. Though we have 2 air conditioners this side, it really did not do much. So all of us are in an oven. So let me quickly thank all those who are behind this conference as we draw this remarkable international conference on paradigm shift towards sustainable management and digital practices to a close. I am honored to deliver this vote of thanks. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed Chief Guest, Sri Bogeshwar Rao Garu, for his inspiring journey that he shared with the youngsters. It's an inspiration not just for the students, but for the faculty as well. Thank you so much, sir. We'll definitely read your book. My heartfelt gratitude to our Vice President, Professor Dr. Mohan Rao Garu, who has been our guiding force through all stages of this conference. Thank you so much, sir. Our gratitude to our mentors, Principal Director Sri Srinivas Acharya Garu, President Sri GSS Venkateshwara Garu, Director Admission Sri Ram Krishna Garu, for their continuous support and encouragement and always being there to motivate us. I extend my gratitude to my co-convener, Professor Madan Mohan sir, for being the backbone of this event. My gratitude to the co-conveners of this event, Dr. A.P. Gayatri, Mr. Chinmay Das, and Ms. Chaitanya. My gratitude to the directors, Professor Y. Lakshman Kumar, the support of our other directors, Professor Mir Irfan ul Haq and Dr. P. Chakravarti needs a special mention here. I would like to express our sincere appreciation to all our paper presenters and panelists. Your willingness to share your knowledge and expertise is invaluable, and your contributions are the cornerstone to this conference. We would like to thank the publishers of the UGC CARE journals and Scopus journal for encouraging our researchers by publishing their articles. We thank our sponsors and partners for their support and making this event successful. The members of the organizing committee, the chairs, and the co-chairs of the presentation sessions have worked tirelessly to ensure the smooth conduct of this event. My gratitude to all of them. A special mention of gratitude to all the faculty, staff, and the support staff of VV Group of Institutions for their tireless efforts to make this event successful. I would also like to acknowledge the efforts of the technical and support staff for ensuring the seamless conduct of this 2-day event. A special mention to Tarun and Ranjit for being here to ensure that there are no technical glitches through this event. A personal shout out to the students who have been not just wonderful audience, but also have presented papers for this conference and also have been volunteers throughout the last 2 days. As we conclude, let us reflect on the rich discussions and innovative ideas that have emerged during this conference. Together, we have explored global trends and innovations that will drive the paradigm shift towards sustainable management and digital practices. Let us just see this as the beginning to ensure sustainability. Thank you all once again.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am. Now I request everyone to please rise in honor of our national anthem and sing it aloud together. जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंग विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे, तब शुभ आशीष मांगे, गाहे तब जय गाथा, जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे। भारत माता की, भारत माता की जय हिंद। Thank you to our esteemed speakers, participant, organizer and sponsors for making this conference a resounding success. Let's stay connected, inspired and committed to driving meaningful change in the world. Until we meet again, a heartfelt farewell.